FIFA Ultimate Team coins have a new promotion, 15% off all your coins, and if you use the code ITANI you get an additional 5% off. What is up guys, welcome to another top 5 video. Today I'm very excited to tell you about another 5 players, but this time which surprised me the most. I'm trying not to be too obvious here because I'm not going to be like, oh, I thought Lukaku was surprisingly good, when we all knew his team of the season is going to be an absolute beast. So make sure you check out G28, the link will be in the description if you're looking to buy PSN cards, Microsoft points or cheap PC games. Make sure you hit the like button if you're really liking these top 5 videos. I think there's another video I have planned which is top 5 players which are team of the season, which I think have the best value for coins. I mean, some of these players you pay so much and you don't get so much back. So if you want to see that, make sure you hit the like button. And also if you want to see, let me know in the comment section below actually, who were your top 5 team of the season players that surprised you the most. This will be interesting to see how the opinions vary so much from different people, and it all comes down to your playstyle. This is my personal opinion, so please don't attack me. Anyway, I am going to be beginning with some of these players from this team. This is the team that I've tried out the most. Now, if you look at this team, you will see one thing has been changed, and that is my striker. I actually picked Insigne over Higuain. Now, there's something about Higuain, I don't know what it is about him, but I just prefer to change it around. So let's begin with the first player that surprised me completely in this game, and I haven't actually even tried this on Inform. So this is the first special card, or even the first card I have tried for Koulibaly in this game. So I tried this guy out. I have played 24 games now with him. Hasn't scored me any goals for him being a centre back, but one thing about him, he is an absolute beast. Ibra could just be stopped so easily. I played against Team of the Season Ibra a couple of times. Team of the Season Ronaldo easily stopped by this guy, and what's so amazing about him is he is 6'5", and not only that, this guy's got 80 pace at that. His height is just disgusting, and with that pace and that just that aggression combined makes him so unstoppable. Like it's like a brick wall in your defense. Very, very amazing player. Very, like, he just took me by surprise this year. This guy is my favorite center back that I've ever tried this year. Honestly, like out of all the team of the years I've tried out and all these team of the season cards, an 85 rated center back is my favorite. Honestly. Now another midfielder is. It's going to be Hamšík. This guy is probably the best midfielder I have tried out in the Serie A team. These two, like the centre back and Hamšík, surprised me completely, and I thought Hamšík was going to be the least person to surprise me because I've tried out all his cards, every single one, and none of them were that great, honestly. Like, I did not like Hamšík too much this year. But when this team of the season one came out, that pace upgrade, the shot upgrade, I've scored so many finesse shots with him. I think, let me show you his stats now. So from 28 games, 6 goals, 2 assists. But don't just look at the stats. What he does in midfield really, I just can't tell you the whole story because he's always a big aerial threat. He always heads it back to my strikers. He's always defending. He's always doing stuff. His work rates just seems like high and high. He just seems to be everywhere and just trying to protect the team, sometimes scoring goals, sometimes intercepting. He's just so good, and he's my favorite, one of my favorite midfielders this year. Very, very surprising player. Now we're going to move away from this team. We're not going to be putting too many Serie A players other than 2 because this is the team that I played the most, so I could make a pretty good opinion on them. Now the next player that actually took me by surprise is this player right here, Beñat. Not Benatia, Beñat. So we're gonna go with Beñat. This is a player that actually took me by surprise because I've loved every single card for Beñat from the previous FIFAs. This year he wasn't that great. I don't know what it was about him. Maybe it could be his pace, but his shot wasn't as deadly as before. If you remember Beñat's previous cards in the previous FIFAs, he had slow pace, but his shot made up for it. But this one, he doesn't have the greatest shot. And when his team of the season card came out, I was like, holy shit, it was insane. So let me just try and find it. Like, it's like, is it extinct or something? I had to sell him, but because I wanted to make a Serie A squad. But so look at this. He has insane pace. Now, for a midfielder, not insane pace, obviously, but a very good pace stat now, because 72 pace for a midfielder is pretty damn high. 82 dribbling is a bit on the low side. Now, his 82 shot is fake. This guy's shooting is incredible now, and if you want a cheap midfielder that has amazing free kicks, this is your man. Very, very surprising player, and that 80 physical really helps. He really, like, he doesn't get bullied in midfield, and you could use him as a holding midfielder. He just really plays well in that sort of position, and he just took me by surprise. One of my favorite midfielders this year as well. Now, another one is another midfielder, actually. So this one's from the Premier League, and I haven't even tried all his other cards, but this one, it was actually worth the value. Even though he was going for so much, he played like a hullet in midfield. Honestly, this guy was like a cheap hullet. So I used this guy in my Premier League team when he first got released. He's just overhyped as fuck. But when I used this guy, I was like, holy crap, is this guy pretty amazing or what? Not only does he have pace, the dribbling, just the defending, the physical. Look at those stats. The stats told the whole story for this guy. He is everywhere on the pitch. So medium, not the best work rates for my midfielders. I'm going to have to be honest here. I actually prefer them to have high and high, like comeback, defend, attack. I like them to have high and high. But this all comes down to personal preference. He is a bit on the short side, but his jumping and heading stats make up for that. And one thing I love about him is on counter attacks. This guy is so fucking fast to catch up to your opponent's strikers and just easily gets them off the ball. This guy does not get bullied by anyone. He's just so fast, and I actually really like someone that's fast. Dribbling wise, he's pretty good. He's not stiff at all, and he is very, very strong. So very surprising player. I really enjoyed this one. One of my favorite BPL players, actually. So make sure you buy him if you have yet to do so. Alright, and the final player is going to be, maybe not too surprising, I don't know, but it's going to be Arnautovic. This guy, when I used him, I was like, he was good in FIFA 14, I think it was. I'm not sure, but I used him as a left winger in my BPL team. He was just a weird left winger to use, because this is the first left winger I used that was 6'4", and I was like, this guy's got 85 pace, so if he's 6'4", he's going to be a bit slower than 85 pace. Not really. This guy was actually pretty fast, and not only that, for someone that's 6'4", he just basically felt like Ibra as a left winger, and he has some crazy shot on him. Very, very strong player, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now, he's not gonna suit everyone's playstyle because he is not very agile as other wingers, because other wingers are going to be more agile, more fast, just faster basically, and just have better skill moves. If you're relying on 5-star skills with your wingers, he's not obviously going to be suitable for that, but he does have 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, and this guy took me by surprise because I actually did not like any of his cards this year and last year, I think it was. I can't remember when he felt so overpowered. I think it was FIFA 14. Or it could be last year, I can't remember. But this guy, I don't know what it was about him, but he felt like a player that I would like to use. And then when I used him, he felt like he just fits my playstyle. I was running, forcing my way into the penalty area, because that's how I play. I like to just run head on, and defenders could try and shove me off. And if they fail, it's pretty much going to be a goal. And if you have someone like Arnautovic running at the penalty area, and you have a weak left back or right back or whatever position you're going to put him in, he is like, your defense is going to struggle, because this guy is so strong and fast at the same time, and if you leave him open for just a second, his finesse shots are very, very deadly. But that is pretty much it for my top 5 surprising team of the season cards that I've used. These are the most surprising for me. Obviously I have more that surprise me, but not as much as these 5. I don't know what it was about these 5, but I just had low expectations when I was trying them out, especially for the amount of coins some of them were going for. Like Conte is the most expensive. Well, considering some of the others that I picked, the other 4 were very, very cheap. Especially Hamšík was just he exceeded my expectations, and he was going for like 80k. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you let me know in the comment section below what were your top 5 Team of the Season cards that surprised you completely this year. Please don't say Lukaku, because we all knew he was going to be amazing, and or any strikers that you guys had. Well, any strikers that had a non-inform that were crazy good, and now they get a Team of the Season card. That's not really surprising. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you did, and hopefully you have a very nice day.